The effort last week, Kevin, just 11 yards rushing, fewest ever produced allowed on the road, and under 300 yards of total offense. Just the difference between the opener and then that game in Blacksburg.
I think, the Fresno was the eye-opener. I think as far as what, as long as I made a big deal our first week about doing your job. And that's exactly what guys did this past week. They did their job. They lined up. They made people earn things. And if they earned it, they earned it. But if not, we got the ball down and we tackled better. We were better on third downs because we kept our rush lanes better. We were able to get the quarterback down, and the guys were covering. So it was just a guys of going out there, executing the game plan, and playing fast.
Kevin, you're 11th in the country in rush defense through 2 games. Just allowed 11 rushing yards last week. What's been the key to the success of stopping the run?
I think our guys have bought into, good teams, stop the run, and I think in order for us to be a good team in this conference, we're going to have to be a really good run defense. So it just starts with whomever we play. We got to have a mentality that if they're going to beat us, they're going to have to throw it over our heads, So I think guys are straining to be in their gaps, or guys are straining to get off blocks and stop the run, and then obviously we've had some negative plays, which always help too. But I think it's the mentality that we're trying to build here.
How close do you think this defense is to what you and Coach Walters envisioned for it?
Oh, I think being year one in this process, I think the guys have a huge knowledge of what we want to get done. I think from how we line up to how we play, how we call it, everything's been very, very good. We just got to go out there and continue to gel as a unit, I think, and guys got up front got to make their plays, guys on the back end got to make their plays. But I think, the more we get comfortable playing with each other, the more the guys will understand what they can and can't do, and then they'll play a lot faster because they know if I do this is what's going to happen. But they're going to play fast because they know that.
Syracuse is through 2 games is pretty good. I know the opponents are what they are, but they've done what they're supposed to do. So this is kind of strength on strength. We're going to match up against a high-powered offense here this week.
Right. No, they propose a lot of challenges. I think our message is it's an explosive offense. We have to make them earn it. I think if we can keep the ball inside and in front of us, I think we've got a great chance this week if making them try put together a 12-play drive and make them earn it at least. So I think that's the big thing we keep preaching on our guys is let's just keep the ball inside in front of us and let's get the ball down and let's play again, and we got a chance this week.
Not that it matters, but are you aware of what happened last year up there?
I remember watching it actually. Yes. So.
Did you ever see anything like that last drive with the penalties and the?
Yeah. So I think the guys have reminded me about it, and I said you just got to go out there and you can't control what you can control, and if there's penalties involved, we got to bounce back on the next play and. I think the guys remember it for sure, and they're excited for this opportunity just because of what happened.
Can you kind of assess the play of your 2 cornerbacks? They're playing a lot of snaps. Marquise Brown and Marquise Wilson look like they're holding up pretty well.
Yeah, they're doing, knock on wood, they're holding their own, So I think, we were able to go out there, and Coach Carter did an unbelievable job kind of getting those guys here on campus, and they've made an immediate impact since they've been here. I think in our defense, we do play man coverage, and the guys got to be able to cover. So, and they've done a great job of that. So, just keep going. Got to keep them healthy. Knock on wood, and hopefully just keep locking people down.
Is OC Brothers the guy that kind of makes this whole thing work there in the middle of this defense?
Yeah, OC's done a good job. He gets everybody lined up. He gets them. He gets the calls to these guys, and he executes his job. He's done it each week. From August 1 to now, he's gotten better. I think he's gotten more comfortable. He's playing at a faster pace. I think I kind of challenged him last week to have more of an impact in the game rather than just being there. So and he did. He actually responded well and had a good game. So every week I got to challenge him to be better than what he was, and I think he's really relishing that.
You said you call him the eraser?
Yeah, that's right. He's got to be the eraser. You got 5 dudes up front. You got to make them right and erase everything else. So if they're out of their gap, you're in it. So you got to erase everything up.
Have you seen a true freshman do what Dylan Thienemann's been able to do these first couple weeks?
Man, he's been he's done very well. In my whole career, I don't know. There's probably 1 or 2 in there, but like I've said before, Dylan just comes to work every day, and he wants to be the best, and he wants to outwork people, and that's from a film study standpoint to how he gets on the field first, to when he leaves the field, to everything. So. Everything you see is not a surprise to us as coaches because of what we've seen since he got here in January.